What is going on? So I thought I'd make this video just to chat a bit of shit about what it's like to actually live that digital nomad lifestyle, to actually travel and work abroad. So as you guys probably know, I've been in Marbella, Spain for the past like 2 or so weeks now, and it's been amazing. Look, beautiful sun, beautiful weather, beautiful temperature, food is amazing. Like it's been lively. But I've got a bit of a mixed opinion on it. So look, it's nice to live life, it's nice to do nice things, but it gets to a point where your focus dips astronomically. You know, the things you get done in a day is marginal compared to what you'd get done in a home base, in your hometown or your home city, whatever. So like I'm near the end of my stay and I'm getting to the point where I want to go back to my cave. I want to go back to my desk. I want to get grinding. But yeah, it's interesting. Like one thing that a mate of mine taught me, and not taught me, but give me advice on is like when you start a proper business, when you get to the point where you're in scale mode, like you can't do any of this traveling. You can't do any of this digital nomad stuff because it just doesn't work. You can't really build something great whilst you're traveling, whilst you're living that, lively lifestyle. He just said get out of your system. Get to the point where you've done it all. You're not craving it. He said, look, a year ago today or 2 years ago today, you were like wanting to be in this position where you can travel, when you can do all these things. So enjoy it. So I guess my plan specifically was to just get all this travel out of my system, work abroad, earn money abroad. And look, I have been earning decent money. I have been fairly productive, but just not the level I want. So what I'd say for anyone who's looking to live the travel lifestyle, travel abroad, do all that, is it's either one or the other. You either build something great, you either progress or you travel. There's no like one without the other. Um, or there's no one with the other. Like it's one or the other, if that makes sense. And look, if you do want to build something, if you do want to get out of the country you're in and you do want to build something, then I'd go somewhere not for a short period. I'd go somewhere for months. That's when you can get used to the surroundings. That's when you'll stop getting an impulse to go out, go to restaurants, and you can just dial in. So, for example, end of the year, I'm going to Cape Town, South Africa, because I love the country, and I'm just gonna chill there for like 3, 4 months. Get to the point where I don't really need to go out all the time. I don't need to see all the exciting things. On the other hand, I think it's so important for just enlightening your mindset. So, pretty fair to say that your beliefs, the goals you set, the actions you put into actually achieving your goals is all based around what you believe. It's based around actually what you perceive to be real or achievable for yourself. So, for example, let's say you're in a hometown which is pretty quiet, not much money around there. It's going to be hard for you to believe, you can deserve wealth because you're not going to see it much. Whereas, look, in Marbella, in Spain, there's probably more people with a Rolex on than there is without. There's so much fucking money around it. So many crazy yachts, massive yachts. Like I was at a, a restaurant the other day. I was getting a cigar, like 65 euros, which is more than I pay for in the UK. And on the menu, there was a cigar that cost 1,400 euros. Now that scares me. I'd never pay 1,400 euros, but just being in this type of environment, just thinking and knowing that there is people who just say, you know what, let's just get a 1,400 euro cigar. That just it just motivates me. It tells me that look, it is possible. There are people who are earning that amount of money that can just pay 1,400 for a cigar. So I feel like going to these places, traveling, experiencing the world, it's going to change your perspective. It's going to change your mindset. It's going to change what you think is real and what you think you can achieve. And therefore, it can be a catalyst for you really just doubling down on your goals and where you want to go. So I guess a take from traveling is mixed. Okay, do it to have fun, yeah, but to a certain extent. Right? You don't want to just travel, travel, travel. Well, you can if you want, but you're not going to achieve loads. But I guess my type of goal is to travel, get new perspectives, realize what's possible, come back for a few months, dial in, or dial in one place, whether it be Cape Town, whether it be Spain, and just stay there for a while, so I don't get drawn into all these nice stuff and I get used to it. Um, but yeah, it's like just to recap in terms of what I've experienced here in Marbella is like if all these guys can just get Rolexes, nice watches, fancy cars, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, yachts, like how are they honestly that different to myself? How are they honestly that different to you watching this? They're probably not that different. It's just about what they know. Now, me knowing that, I'm gonna get back and I'm actually gonna just go all into my work because I know for a fact the only thing stopping me from being in those positions, putting in the work, and getting the knowledge. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. Um, Come to Marbella if you want, go traveling if you want. Let me know your thoughts, and goodbye.